Hello everybody, I'm Derek Dittmer. 2 years. Now, it depends on the day. Sometimes it feels like it went by so fast, but usually it feels like those were a long 2 years. It was a ton of work, but I feel that the skills and lessons that we learned while at Tribeca Flashpoint are all valuable. So for those of you who don't know me, I'll give you a little bit of background. I've had a strong passion for games for as long as I can remember. My parents played games all the time, so I guess I could thank them for that. I knew that I wanted to do something with this passion that I had, and now I am. So my parents ignited my passion, and everything that I did while I was growing up seemed to add fuel to that passion. The passion is really important, as you'll find out later in the speech. So that's enough about me. I want to throw out a couple thank yous, and of course the first people that I need to thank are my parents. So when you go to your parents and tell them, I want to make games, you probably expect to hear something like, you can't make games for a living. You want to be a doctor or something? But in my case, they told me, all right, go for it. We'll be cheering you on. I wouldn't have even heard about Flashpoint if they hadn't brought me here to take a tour. So basically, thanks Mom and Dad, I would not have been able to do this without your support. I also want to thank the teachers. The teachers here are amazing. They all give me that been there, done that kind of feeling, and I learned a lot from each one. There's no substitute for real experience, but I feel like these teachers here gave us the next closest thing. They really are professionals that have been there, and they really prepared us for our future careers. So thank you, teachers. Also, a quick note on the students here at Flashpoint. So not only have we met some great friends here, we've also met some of the hardest working people here that share the same passion as we do. I had a great time working with every one of them, and luckily, we don't need to say goodbye. Because our industries are relatively small, we will likely be working together for the rest of our lives. So now I want to go over a couple of quick things that we learned while at Flashpoint that will help us wherever we may go. We learned so many things, but I'd like to quickly go over some. Some teamwork. I know for me personally, this was very important. No matter what we were doing, we will rarely be working by ourselves. So learning to work with others was very important to us, and definitely something that we will be doing every day in our future careers. Time management. This is something that we learned very early on. We only had so long to get a lot of work done, so managing our time was key. This skill saved us during school, but it will be much more important when we are actually working within our industries. And the last one, flexibility. So there were many times when we were thrown into the deep end while at school. We had to learn how to be flexible and learn very quickly. This skill is especially important for the industries that we're going into because they're always evolving also. So if we aren't flexible enough, we just won't be able to keep up. All right, the last thing that I want to talk about is passion. It's very important. Passion is a strong and strange thing. So like I said, this school was a huge challenge to all of us. Our industries are also very challenging and very competitive, but despite this, we decided to build careers out of our passions and to work within these industries. We could have chosen an easier path or one that could make us more money, but we didn't. We decided to take the harder path, but also the more rewarding path, the path that will lead us to success and happiness. Because as the saying goes, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. This passion is the reason that we wake up every morning and are excited about the day to come, because we will be doing what we love. This passion is what lets us put in that extra effort and sets us apart from others. This passion is the reason that we are all here now, and is what is going to allow us to get jobs and to be successful. All right, so to sum up this speech real quick, it was a ton of work, but the things that we learned here are all valuable. So thank you parents, thank you teachers, thank you students, thank you Flashpoint, thank you, thank you, thank you.